Hey guys, I hope you're all having a good day. So I'm starting something new on my YouTube channel where I'm going to be doing TV show and movie reviews on my YouTube channel. I've done something similar like this before where in my vlog of me going to watch Incredibles 2, I did a review of the movie with my dad. If you haven't seen that video, the link will be in the description. And the TV show that I'm reviewing today is called Final Space. It's a new show created by Owen Rogers. He's actually also a YouTuber, which is pretty sick. I've watched a couple of his videos, they're pretty cool. And this is a show created by Netflix and TBS. What I mean about this made by both of them is like, it's a Netflix original, but it's also by TBS. So TBS also airs it and Netflix has it. So kind of like a collaboration, they made it together, which is super sick. And I'm just going to give you my thoughts and review on the show. First thing I gotta say is, this is not going to be a spoiler. I'm going to try and make this spoiler free, because I don't want to ruin the show for you if you haven't checked it out and stuff like that. And also one thing, I'm only going to be reviewing Season 1, since there is only one season. And yeah, let's get right into this. First thing I gotta say is, I know this has nothing kind of to do with the show, I'm just gonna say is, it's kind of nice that they did 10 episodes instead of doing like 24 episodes, sometimes like normal companies do with their shows and stuff like that. It's kind of nice because then you can kind of finish all the episodes in like 1 week and stuff like that. I finished them in 2 weeks, so it's pretty nice and stuff like that. Let's go. So basically the show is about this guy named Gary, and with his Panny and Mooncake, who's super adorable, and they kind of go in like a mission to find a final space, which is like the end of the universe and stuff like that. He does help us along the way, characters like Kevin, Leocardo, and Avocado, and going like a lot of adventure to find final space, was super cool. This show kind of gave me the vibe, kind of like a Rick and Morty and Futurama kind of vibe, which I kind of like because I like both of those shows. I haven't seen much of Futurama, but I have seen a lot of Rick and Morty. I really like Rick and Morty. That's pretty cool and stuff like that. One thing I gotta say is the humor in the show is on point. Literally, like, everything in the show is like basically funny. Not everything, but most of the jokes are funny and stuff like that, and clever. The show does have a bit of like gross humor and stuff like that, kind of like Rick and Morty, but they have less of it, and it's kind of more clever in my opinion compared to Rick and Morty. Like, they actually use it and put it in places that actually make sense, compared to Rick and Morty, where they just like do it out of like randomness, like random humor, but it's still cool and stuff like that. It still gives me a general like little giggle or something. So that's pretty cool, I gotta say. The voice acting in the show is pretty decent. I really like the voices. Gary's voice is kind of annoying, but it's not too annoying that you can't really enjoy the episode and stuff like that. When I was checking who the voice actors are in the show, the only voice actor that came to mind, in my opinion, was that I recognized was Tom Kenny, and you might know him. He does the voice of SpongeBob. Everyone knows SpongeBob. He also does Gary, who's SpongeBob's pet snail, and he does also do some other voices like Dog from Cat Dog. He does Jake from My Gym Partner's a Monkey. He also does the Ice King from Adventure Time. That's just a few characters that he voices. And yeah, one thing about him as a voice actor and stuff like that is that he isn't like a voice they can recognize and stuff like that, especially in my opinion. Like the voices he does, like SpongeBob's a unique voice. Jake from what's the show? My Gym Partner's a Monkey is a unique voice. It's kind of nice that this guy does unique voices, so you can't recognize who he is. The only reason I know that he does all these other voices because I've seen it on his Wikipedia page. And yeah, it's just sick. I like the show, the humor was good and stuff. I like the storyline. The storyline's good, but it's kind of hard for me to, what's that word, follow, but I still get it. It kind of feels like random humor at the same time, but with the storyline, which I kind of like and stuff like that. So like what I mean is, I bet you if you watched an episode, like didn't watch all episodes in like a row and stuff, if you watched episode 9 and then you watch episode 1, it might be a bit confusing since that, but you might not have to watch every episode to like get the whole vibe of like what I kind of mean and stuff like that. Going on to the theme song, like the intro theme song is kind of like spacey, kind of like vibey, you know, you get what I mean? it's like something that came out from the 80s and stuff like that. It's not like a very memorable theme song. Like with Netflix, you can skip the theme song. Sometimes I just skip it because like they're putting me there's nothing really interesting goes on. It's just the characters shooting their guns and in like a circle and kind of thing for the theme song, and just as fast. But I would have been happy if they just did like some like the logo, just saying Final Space, and that pretty much is the intro. But it is what it is, and it's not like anything too memorable to like say. There is a sci-fi, by the way, and I am a pretty huge fan of sci-fi. As I said, I like Rick and Morty and Futurama, which is super cool that there's another sci-fi and stuff like that. The animation style is pretty unique. It kind of reminds me of the Danny Phantom style in a sort of way, and I kind of like it. The animation isn't like bad on the eyes and stuff like that. You can still like watch the show and enjoy it and stuff like that. Like the animation isn't bad. Like there's some shows and some stuff I've seen before where the animation's so bad that you can't even like watch the show even though the story is good. Like this one has the animation's good and the story is good, which is very nice and stuff like that. I'm not saying the animation's super amazing. I'm just saying it's nice. And as I said, it kind of gives me a Danny Phantom animation style vibe, which I like. And it's just cool. The villain is the villain's pretty cool, but he's kind of wasn't unexpected. Like I didn't expect him to like be the villain. So you couldn't tell like he's the main villain and stuff like that. You have to watch a couple of episodes to get to know that he's actually the villain and stuff like that. Kind of cool. The villain's pretty funny too, but he keeps doing the same joke. Like the first like 2 times I heard the joke, I was like, oh, that's funny. I genuinely laughed. After the 3rd time, I was like, why are they redoing the same joke? But I guess sometimes it's kind of nice to have the same joke now and then in a show, which I kind of like with some jokes, but this joke wasn't really cutting it for me to have it all the time. I only laughed like the first 2 times I heard the joke. There is like the show does have a mix of like comedy, action, and drama, which I kind of like. You don't get shows, especially like nowadays, that has a mix of those 3 genres, and this one has it. It does it very well. It's more of a comedy than it's more of an action, a comedy than of a drama. But there's some drama in there a bit. I'm not a huge fan of drama, but if it's mixed in there with some action and some comedy, I can enjoy it and appreciate it and stuff like that. Yeah. What else is super cool about this show that I really enjoyed is that the characters are likable. Like some shows, the characters aren't likable. I wouldn't say these characters are like relatable, but they're super likable, which I really like and stuff like that. Gary can get kind of annoying, but he's still good and stuff like that. One thing I want to say is the fight scenes in the show is great. I love watching these fight scenes. And it's kind of nice how this show does perfectly well, is they mix action and comedy together. And that's something that some shows struggle with, but this show does it super well, which I really appreciate and stuff like that. They also try to do romance into comedy. No, I mean romance into action and like into a fight scene, which was funny and stuff like that. But I find kind of useless and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, that's all I really gotta say about this show. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below if any shows or movies you want me to review, and I'll check them out. That's all I gotta say. Also, the link to my Incredibles video, where I have a review of the Incredibles 2 and a little vlog of me going to watch the movie. The link to that video is in the description. That's all I gotta say. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And once season 2 comes out, or maybe season 3 and stuff, I'll do like another review on it. But I won't just do a review on season 2. I might just wait until season 3 and do a review of those 2 together, my thoughts on those seasons. That's all I'm gonna say. And one thing, I recommend this show highly. And if I had to rate this show from 1 to 10, I'll give it a 6. That's all I'm gonna say. Peace.